Super Brawl. So I was
Yeah.
working and watching Super Brawl.
Okay. I just got done helping a child some homework.
Oh man, look
It's
at
that.
you.
It's that time. It's that time. While I help her
That
with homework, which I don't mind doing, I guess, but sometimes when I be helping her with her homework, bro, and then I don't be knowing the fucking answers for that, that shit makes me look stupid. I feel stupid not knowing some of this shit that I actually learned in sixth grade. My daughter's in sixth grade now, so I'm
Hey,
like,
look,
why? I'm thinking like, but sometimes I'll also be thinking like, did they give us this in sixth grade? Especially
Mike,
math.
Mike,
Math. Yo,
Mike,
I honest to
and
God, I swear to God, all the math that she does now, bro, I guarantee you we didn't do that shit back
nah,
then.
we didn't.
Dog,
We didn't.
I can't do it, bro.
I've already told Trey when they get to the math part,
You on your
when you get
own.
into a certain grade, you're on your own. We could talk about history, we could talk about English, but math and science, you on your own, Jack.
Yeah,
I'm
I feel you on that shit.
I ain't got nothing for you.
I just helped her with, but this today was she just had a little social studies homework. Well,
Okay, that's
did a
easy.
little article on the Titanic. They had to just like answer
White people
some shit.
died. The end.
Yeah, a
There
lot
you
of people.
go.
Yeah. That's all that was. But it was all
White
good.
people died. The end. That's it, man. That look.
Yeah.
That I got you. All that other stuff, Trey, you on your own.
Man, look, man.
I ain't got nothing for you, Jack.
So then after she finished her homework, she's watching Stranger Things right now.
Okay.
She asked me a little while back. She's like, "Daddy, can I watch Stranger Things?" And
Yeah, you
I was
see.
like, you know what? I was like, they curse in there, but I'm like, it's okay. Like I said, she knows what to say and what
Come
not
on,
to say.
man. When you in
She
the
knows.
sixth grade,
Yeah, I
y'all
let her, I allow it, but but I'm watching her, so I'm up there. She's finishing off. She's in season 3 now, so she's
okay.
finishing off an episode, and I'm watching her watch the show. Like I'm not watching it really. I'm paying attention to her. She's just like her mom. Like when me and my wife watched it together, she was scary as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like cover her eyes up when something about to happen, and they can't do the same exact thing. But
Miriam don't even watch it.
she's so animated into this shit, though. It's just funny watching her watch it. So
Yeah, Miriam's not touching Stranger Things. See,
man,
here's what I got against my wife.
yeah,
Y'all have heard the wife on the pod and all that. Remember the boomerang argument and all of that.
yeah.
My wife won't watch half of the shit I want to watch, which is probably scary or some thriller or whatever like that. But when we go to sleep, she's watching some Hallmark shit. And who's sitting up there watching it with her? Me. Like, how come you can't watch Nope with me? I want to watch Nope together. I don't want to
Yeah,
watch Nope by myself. But you don't want to watch it. That
yeah. Yeah.
it's good,
Actually
man.
our wives are actually different because, and look, but to see this be the thing, so that be blowing me too. Like anything that I watch, my wife watches with me. The only thing that only TV show that my wife has not watched with me, but she's kind of like watched it, like glancing at it when I'm watching, is The Wire. But anything else, she's watched with
See,
me, and I always tell her like, "Look, honey, we watching this next. We're gonna watch this next." But then it be times when we just chilling watching TV and we watching regular TV, and I'd be like, "Yo, can we turn this on?" And she'd be like, "Why?" I'd be like, "You know what? Because you act like that, I'm gonna just start watching shit
yeah,
without you." Because
man.
because when we watching this show and we trying to finish it, but now you don't want to watch it.
Mike, you know what we watch together, man? We watch Marvel movies. Right.
See, I watched all the
And
Marvel movies by myself. She's not. I can't get my wife to watch Marvel.
now
She won't do it.
you watched the episode of She-Hulk before me? Like, I be having stuff on this white noise basically
Yeah,
while I'm working.
yeah.
So it might be on. I'm barely listening. I'm not paying attention, but I can't, like, She-Hulk comes out on Thursday. No, you watch. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, but like, yeah, babe, let's watch Stranger Things. I'm not watching that. House of Dragons. I don't want to watch that. But we go to sleep, and it's some damn Lifetime movie on.
You'll watch it with her.
I'm just sitting there just because I don't want to get the iPad and be watching something else while she watching that. I kind of feel like that's rude.
Yeah.
To like be watching iPad what I want to watch, but she got the big ass TV. Like, nah, let's watch something you want to watch. It's like, oh, turn that on and don't watch it and don't watch it before me. That kind of irks me a little bit, Mike.
This gonna be the first year. I'm gonna say it right here on the pod. This will be the first year that I watch the Emmys like in full. I've never watched the Emmys before, and I watch TV shows and shit like that. But I don't watch enough. I think I haven't consumed enough TV
to be like
I'm gonna watch this shit.
Because you don't know
exactly
who got nominated.
But with the Emmys, look here, dog. Look, I'm watching the Emmys because I just finished Euphoria.
Okay.
I finished Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And I finished Ozark. Yeah. And all three of those shows are nominated up against each other. So I need to see who wins and all of that.
I'll tell you right now.
I'm gonna watch.
Euphoria is going to, like, Zendaya is going to win Best Actress.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. Won't be mad at that at all.
Greatest crackhead ever. I told y'all she's the greatest drug addict in TV history.
Look here, dog. And I told you, it's always an episode, fam, that always be like this, that be like hit really close to the heart, bro. Is when Rue was on the run.
Yeah.
When Rue was on the run, fam, that gotta be some of the greatest television I've ever watched.
Yes.
Greatest TV show.
Yes.
That episode
that
is like top 5 of any TV show I've ever watched.
That's why when people were looking at me crazy, Tom, when I said that Euphoria might be up there.
Yeah.
In the top 5.
It's 2 seasons in, but that's not a stretch though.
And that episode is the reason why. When she ran up in the garage and got up in the house.
Bruh. Went in a random person crib. A random person
stole their shit.
And got out without a trace.
No.
Without a trace, but she got out.
Right. The intervention episode. Like just that intervention, the intervention was that shit was so man.
Yeah, bro.
And then the play at the end, like the play at the end.
Yeah, the episode, the finale was great. The last 2 episodes, the show overall, but like you said, if you say that shit is creeping up on top 5 and it's only 2 seasons in, that's not a stretch at all. So, but after watching that show, I said I'm gonna watch the Emmys. I'm gonna watch the Emmys in full. I'm gonna be locked in. I might catch a couple more shows. I think I'm gonna watch Succession. I think everybody been talking about Succession. That's next. That's on the list. Let me watch that.
First
and then I'll be really like in tune with pretty much everything.
Watch Succession just for the ass alone. Okay. You will know who I'm talking about.
Say less.
When you see it, you're like, okay, what was that right there? I did not know that was like that. But no, Succession to me, Succession is probably my favorite show right now.
Okay.
Especially being in media and seeing certain things, being around certain things. Succession is probably my favorite show right now. And it's still on and all of that stuff. And this last season, you gotta Succession is dope. Like I tried to get into Peaky Blinders. Matter of fact, let me pull up the image because you got me wondering now. Like
I looked at the nominations and shit, and I said, all I see is Euphoria, Stranger Things, Ozark, 3 shows that I literally just finished watching. I'm like, oh no, I gotta see my people, bro. I gotta see, bro. I gotta see who winning all.
So
these
drama
shit.
Series, Better Call Saul. I'm catching up almost. Like I'm on at the end of season 3, and they ain't bullshit. And that show is great. Euphoria, Ozark. I tried to watch Severance.
Okay,
I couldn't get into it. I tried to watch it though. It just was too quirky for me. Yeah. Squid Game, saw that, killed that. Stranger Things, of course, Succession, and Yellow Jackets is 5. Have you watched Yellow Jackets?
No, I haven't watched Yellow Jacket, but I know I heard you talk about that though. Okay. I don't know if I'm gonna get to all of those before the Emmys, but I'm definitely gonna watch them regardless, though.
Well, Yellow Jackets is only one season. Yellow Jackets is Lord of the Flies meet Mean Girls. The show is fire. So let's go to comedy series. Abbott Elementary.
I'm gonna watch that too. I gotta watch that.
That shit's hilarious. Barry, I gotta get to. I've not watched Barry, but Curb Your Enthusiasm is to me the best TV comedy of all time, like television comedy of all time. It's not even close. Now Miriam watched that with me.
Okay.
It took her time to get there, but we got there.
Okay.
Hacks I didn't get to. Marvelous Miss Maisel I didn't get to. Only Murders in the Building I heard was good. Ted Lasso I got to the first season. Didn't watch this last season. And What We Do in the Shadows I did not watch.
Okay.
Limited series. Dope Sick, don't know. Dropout, don't know. Inventing Anna was decent. Pam and Tommy and White Lotus, don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to the lead actor in the drama series. Jason Bateman killed it in Ozark. Brian Cox in Succession as the dad.
Okay.
He a dick.
Okay.
Great show. Great cast. He's great too.
Okay.
Dude from Squid Game. Hey, that shit was weird. Bob Odenkirk. Better Call Saul, dope. Adam Scott from Severance. Like I said, I couldn't get into that. Jeremy Strong in Succession is dope.
Okay.
Lead actress in the drama series, Joey Comer and Killing Eve, didn't watch. Laura Linney in Ozark, she made me hate her at the end of the show.
Okay.
That means she did a good job. Melanie Linsky from Yellow Jackets, great job. Sandra Oh, Killing Eve. Oh, that's who's in that. I've not watched that. Reese Witherspoon Morning Show. I watched the first season. I didn't watch the second season. And Zendaya's gonna win that shit.
Okay.
So, lead actor in the comedy series, Donald Glover. I did not watch the first part of the last season of Atlanta. I gotta watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Hader's and Barry. Like I said, I didn't watch that. Nicholas Hoult, the Great. Nah, I didn't watch that. Steve Martin and Martin Short nominated for best lead actor in the comedy series for Only Murderers in the Building. And Steve Martin and Martin Short funny as shit anyway, so that's expected. And then Jason Sudeikis and Ted Lasso, like that shit's funny, so he's probably gonna win that one again.
Mm-hmm.
Lead actors in the comedy season, late Rachel Bronson and Marvelous Miss Maisel. Didn't watch that. But Quita Brunson and Abbott Elementary is hilarious. Katie Kuko and The Flight Attendant. I wanted to watch that, I just didn't. Elle Fanning and The Great, Issa Rae Insecure, and Jean Smart Hacks. I'll finish it with. I'll leave it right there.
Yeah.
I'll leave it right there. I'll go to the supporting actors and then then we'll go from there. Patricia Arquette is in Severance. Julia Gardner, man, that's the only part of the ending of Ozark I didn't like that she died, but I understand it. Shorty from Squid Game, Christina Ricci from Yellow Jackets, she was great in that. Rhea Seehorn from Better Call Saul, she's been dope the whole entire time. J. Smith Cameron for Succession, good there. Sarah Snook for Succession.
Okay.
You will understand why I stopped and said Sarah Snook the way that I said that. Succession. And Sydney Sweeney in Euphoria, who's apparently like MAGA as shit, so that's hilarious. Yeah. Supporting actor Nicholas Braun in Succession, Billy Crudup, Morning Show, Kieran Culkin in Succession, he kills it. Macaulay Culkin brother kills it. In Succession. We got homie from Squid Game, Matthew McFadden from Succession. Everybody in Succession kills it. Like everybody. Then we got the Severance people, and then supporting actors in the comedy series. Alex Borstein, Mrs. Maisel, Hannah in Binder and Hacks, Janelle James, who kills it in Abbott Elementary. They're probably going to get this award to Kate McKinnon again. Sarah Niles, Ted Lasso, Sheryl Lee Ralph again. Shouts out to OG for Abbott Elementary. Ted Lasso, Juno Temple, and Hannah Waddingham and Ted Lasso. And then best supporting actor in a comedy series, you have Anthony Kerrigan for Barry, Brett Goldstein for Ted Lasso, Toheeb Jamo for Ted Lasso, Nick Muhammad for Ted Lasso, Tony Shalhoub for Marvelous Miss Mayo. Shouts out to Tyler James Williams, aka Everybody Hates Chris. He's nominated for Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series for Abbott Elementary, him, Winkler, and Bowen Yang for Saturday Night Live. So yeah, look.
I got to September 12th, so I might sneak in 2 more shows before then. So we gonna see.
Yeah, and then I'll go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm gonna see if I can get 2 more shows in. I'm gonna try to get Succession in, and I might try to get Abbott Elementary in there for sure. So I'm gonna try to get
those and then plus for me, shouts out to Noel for putting me on The Handmaid's Tale. Handmaid's Tale season 4, I think it is, or 5.
Okay.
Whatever, but the new season comes out on September 14th.
Yeah. Okay.
That shit's wild. But that's it for all of that Some Dude Pod. Make sure you rate, like, subscribe, download wherever you get your favorite podcast at. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram at Some Dude Pod. Make sure you go ahead and get the merch. I have an idea merch. I have a merch idea. I'll tell you after the show. Don't let me forget. But make sure you go ahead and get that merch. Let's go ahead and get started, man. Let me just tell you about this rabbit hole that I kind of put myself through, G. You have TikTok.
Absolutely.
What does your TikTok feed consist of, if you want to admit it?
As of currently, it changes like weekly.
Yeah.
So, the top thing right now is Shorty that's dancing in the green dress to the Monica song.
Whoa, what?
Your TikTok feed ain't fire like mine. Look here, dog. Oh yeah. I look at the Shorty dancing in a green dress to a throwback Monica song, fam. She going crazy on that, fam. That shit is hilarious. Shit is hilarious, man. I'm gonna send you one, bro. Let me see if I can. Yeah, let me see, bro. Let me see.
That one.
I'm gonna put you on that. Put you on that game. My TikTok feed.
She's dancing seductively.
She's dancing weirdly, but she's still fine though. DG. It's a lot of scattered ass and a lot of sports stuff mostly. A lot of like TV show clips. I follow this one page that like just posts random like HBO clips, like The Wire clips, Breaking Bad clips. They post Soprano clips, and I just watch that shit like all the time. So it's sometimes in TikTok normally pays attention to what you watch. Like if you watch the whole TikTok in full, they gonna put some more shit up there that's something similar to that. Even if you didn't like it. The algorithm on there is crazy. Like it's gonna really, really follow exactly what you watch. And it'll tell, like say for instance, if you skip right past something, it'll make sure not to post anything like that again. So so it varies though. A lot of sports stuff though, a lot of TV show stuff, a lot of comedy type stuff, but nothing too like serious. And like that. And a lot of sports betting stuff too. Sports betting.
I fucked up.
Let me send Bang one of these TikToks.
Send me that, but I fucked up, man. First of all, my
I can't believe you never seen this. Bro.
I probably have. It just went past it.
Look, I'm gonna send you the one that went like viral, and then Shorty just got a whole bunch of them, bro. Like,
admittedly, I got to clean up my feed. You know, I ain't got to go no further than that. I got to clean up my feed. I got to clean up like the algorithm that's connected to me.
Yeah, I got a lot of wrestling stuff goes through there too. Like
I got a lot of wrestling stuff. And,
yeah, for sure.
And I got a lot of
I follow.
I seen her. Yeah. When she be okay, I know you.
Shorty been going crazy, man. She been going crazy with that dress.
Yeah, she be going.
Now the question I have is that has she recorded all of those in like one day and then she'll put them out at different times, or does she literally put that dress back on to make a TikTok on a different day? That's the question that's a burning question that I have. But I
don't know. But
and Shorty just put Monica's song back on the map, bro. Like, this like she literally dancing to the one Monica song that's from her first album.
Yeah. I have to clean up my feed, admittedly, Mike.
Yeah.
But I've now
what is Bang looking at on TikTok nowadays?
Now though, I have been hooked on all of the conspiracy theories.
Yeah. So you be on there, then you see, then you watch one of them. Once you watch one conspiracy theory, bro,
Is it?
your
Is
your
it?
whole feed is gonna consist of conspiracy theories.
Is it, fam? Like, I'm stuck. I don't know if I believe in any of these joints or not.
Oh my god. Give me one that you like almost believe in.
Okay, matter of fact, I go to one that just passed. Like,
can you play it? Can you play it?
Hold on.
I want to hear it.
Of the Earth, if it is round or flat. Now, this might just all be a conspiracy, but what if the Earth had more than just 7 continents? And Antarctica was just a giant ice wall that kept us from seeing the rest of the continents? What if once you made it past the ice wall, you'll find the 20 continents that are really being hidden from us? And what if there was a map that showed this? There are theories that these continents contain prehistoric animals, aliens, and advanced civilizations, and that the 7 continents that we are living in is actually a giant farm or business owned by a small handful of families that make up the filthy rich in the real world, or in the other continents that we don't know about. That is why the Earth might be bigger.
Bruh. Once you hear that, you stuck, fam. Like, oh, let me get. So now
look. I'm all for conspiracy theories. I'm intrigued by conspiracy theories because I'm always like a.
People have debated over the shape of the Earth.
No, go ahead.
When people say that though, but like I need some type of hard evidence that might lead towards that direction. I don't want to hear just what if and you come up with some wild ass shit.
Bruh, I
need to see, like, tell me something.
I got one for you. I got one for you. Hold on. You just talked about your daughter. You just talked about your daughter in the Titanic, right?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me share the screen. See? We getting to it today. Everything ain't gotta be sports, fam.
Yeah.
No, man. Like you watch one, and next thing you know,
I understand. You watch one, and then your timeline, you're gonna see more.
Your whole timeline is taking over. So you just talked about how your daughter, I was talking about the Titanic.
We just did some Titanic homework.
What if the Titanic never actually sank, Mike?
Give it to me. Let me see.
Sank. Everybody knows the story of the unsinkable ship that.
I pause this real quick.
Caused it to sink.
Get into it. Pause it real quick.
Okay,
that might.
Yeah.
All right. Before we get deep into this, let me tell you something, fam. The Titanic. Look, the Titanic, directed by James Cameron, is a GOAT movie. Okay.
I'm not so listen, but go ahead.
All right. Look, that movie is that's a great ass movie. Some great ass acting in that movie, and whatever happened on that boat that I seen in that movie, I believe that happened. So whatever it is I'm finna watch right now, it's gonna have to convince me otherwise.
I'm not
hard evidence.
I'm not confirming or denying anything. I'm just saying,
as far as I'm concerned, whatever happened in that movie is what happened.
My TikTok feed has went from women to conspiracy theories. Let's keep it going.
Might not be true. Well, you see, the owners of the Titanic actually had 2 ships, the Titanic and the Olympic. The Olympic was an older ship, and it took a lot of damage on previous trips. It was said that the owners wanted to get rid of the Olympic simply because it was not profitable anymore. So, when the Titanic was about to set sail, the owners swapped it out with the Olympic and gave it a fresh coat of paint so that they could recoup some of the insurance money to cover the RMS Olympic. Furthermore, some of the most powerful people that were going to be on the Titanic, such as JP Morgan, backed out of the trip minutes before its departure. So, would you believe it if I told you that the Titanic never...
Mike? Hey, man.
You gotta give me more than that, dog.
I don't know what to give you.
No. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about that TikTok. I need more than that, bro.
Oh, here's another one of the TikTok theories I saw. So apparently it's like a world within the world.
Like the Upside Down?
No, it's not the Upside Down, but it's apparently like a world inside the world, and it's like got people and like giant people and like forestation and all of that stuff. And like people are like, yo, what's down there?
Play it.
Hold on, I'm gonna find one of them. I'm gonna find one. I gotta find what they gotta. I gotta find one of the giant people joints. Because them joints right there, like, oh shit, it's a giant people fam. Like, this is where we're going.
Look, I believe look, if you want to talk about like the earth being flat, I believe that more than the
all right, let's see what's going on here.
See, I never got into this one right here. See, man, I don't know my what's name password by heart. I gotta find it. Hold on. Let me just go to my phone and see if I could get one of the joints. Cause man, I'm telling you, you dig deep into it, and then next thing you know,
now I ain't gonna front.
Taking over.
I ain't gonna front, bro. It's people on TikTok who give you all right, Nikki. Okay, Nikki.
They said that the world will be covered by water because of the ice melting.
Oh yeah.
Things government doesn't want.
Heck go one probably.
Hard one.
See, this is another one. Like things that the government don't want you to know.
When I finally got to go out the door, that was something different too. And I figured that would never happen.
Oh, she passed out and shit.
Keep okay.
This gets me excited.
Yeah, G. Yeah, that you get in that rabbit hole, fam. You out. You out.
Oh no, man.
Oh, I think I got one. Oh, heck on one. Hold on. It's the firmament. That's what that shit's called. So apparently, like, it's the earth is flat. Apparently, like, the earth is flat, and not only is the earth flat, it's like worlds within like the worlds and shit. See, hey, the TikTok conspiracy theories, man, get you.
Look, I don't believe the world is flat, but if you gave me some hard evidence, something that can convince me,
So
I would be mad at it. All right, it's a black person. Let's go. Give me something.
Yeah, she black. She be killing.
The
Hold
thing
on.
is, they are trying. This land right here, called the Ancestral Republic, is full of humans that actually escaped one of the resets that the custodians and Anunnaki placed upon Earth. The ancestral humans of the Republic are actively trying to free us inside the known lands. As you can see, there's an entrance here, and there's many more portals to get into the known lands and out. But every time a being from the Ancestral Republic tries to enter into the known land, it sets off an earthquake. The custodians and Anunnaki have such a tight surveillance system. Anytime a being tries to enter into our dome, it sets off small or large earthquakes in the surrounding areas. So the beings from the Ancestral Republic can't get in through the entrances, so they're trying to figure out a way to make their own entrance.
They're trying to get
So
in,
far,
Mike.
They haven't figured out. They don't have the technology to penetrate the dome like the custodians and Anunnaki did. All of the portals to the known lands are guarded heavily by custodians. And what does custodian mean? A person who has responsibility for taking care or protecting something. They are not taking care of us, and they are not protecting us.
They're not.
They are keeping us prisoners. Us humans don't even know our potential because of them. The Ancestral Republic are currently using technology that they got from the Giants to try to figure out a way.
The Giants. I told you about the Giants.
Without causing. They're trying to create is called a summer port, but they haven't been successful yet. Another issue that the Ancestral Republic is facing is the fact that humans are so conditioned. They want to tell us about all the other lands. They want to teach us about spiritual growth and our true past. But they know they're going to be faced with a lot of negativity and hate due to our conditioning. So they really can't even help us unless we just all unite and develop ourselves as a race and acknowledge that there is another reality outside of our ice wall. We could be going on expeditions going past the ice wall, but the custodians are generating fear or straight up military intervention, like they forcefully will not let us leave. Now I'm gonna end this video with a clip from one of my favorite content creators because he is speaking straight facts.
Man.
When a more advanced civilization meets a less advanced civilization, the advanced civilization becomes deified. That's why a lot of these advanced civilizations have something called a prime directive. Do not interfere with this civilization. They're not ready for us yet. We can influence them in ways that will destroy their growth, their conscious growth. It already happened. the Anunnaki violated that, and they wrote about it. They actually wrote about it. They said that what we did here was so bad and so wrong that we're gonna have to answer to the creator of all. So even they knew that there's a creator, but they told the people on the planet they were God.
Mike.
So why do you guys want to know why isn't any
Mike.
Yeah.
And she be going down the rabbit hole, G.
So,
this
man,
shorty be going down the rabbit hole.
So you've been scrolling TikTok and now you've been thinking lately, huh?
I ain't saying I've been thinking.
You just makes you think sometimes.
It just be this shit just interesting as hell, fam.
Okay.
It's just very interesting. Like it's an ocean underneath the ocean. Where that come from? Like an ocean, man. Heck on one right here. Hold on, hey man, we going down the rabbit hole.
We are about to hear from official sources that architecture has been located in Antarctica that will confirm there was in fact intelligently built ruins down there, and that would be a world-changing thing of significance. And if we do get the disclosure that we're being promised, this is going to become an open, public, acknowledged thing that there are in fact stone monuments under the ice in Antarctica that are very ancient. Everything that we thought we knew about human history has to be we are about to hear from official sources.
It seemed like Antarctica is where all this shit takes place.
Right. So my question is why? So if these TikToks, can these TikToks get like sent to the government or somebody, and they could be like really like looking?
Mike, here go another one real quick.
Who do we need to send this shit to explore this?
Hold on, here go another one right here. Apparently, there's a world behind the ice wall. So it's like the ice wall, and it's shit over it. And if you try to go past the ice wall, the government won't let you.
Whose government? Antarctica's government?
No, like the world government.
The world government, okay.
And as you see right there, it's all of these worlds past the ice wall, G. They're trying to keep us away from this shit.
Dang. Look, the Antarctica one is very intriguing to me. I would like to know more about that. But Lisa, this is my thing though, fam. If y'all out here with these conspiracy theories, y'all got to be the ones over there going to check the shit out too. Show me some damn proof. Or show me that you at least tried to go over there and check the shit out. And
Okay, so I'm gonna give you more information on the custodians, aka the watchers. Them the ones that's supposed to be like.
All right, this may be one of the most important ones I've made so far. The custodians, or the watchers. Now, the custodians are said to be the evil race that controls all of the worlds, with help of the Anunnaki and the reptilians and the Anakim giants. They basically rule all the worlds, including our own. They are highly advanced and specialize in military and defense weapons, and they hate the human race.
Fuck with
Before the last reset, they actually took over our planet and reset us back to the caveman days. So that's why all of the reset stuff basically are a lot older than people think. With the help of the giant humans actually helped us, tried to get us out of here, and gave us the technology to fight back. But they were destroyed by the custodians, which is why the giants left. And now they're on the outside with the Ancestral Republic. The Ancestral Republic, we can talk about them again, but they're basically the good guys, the humans that left the last time and escaped, and now they're fighting against the custodians to try to help us get out. They seem to want to try to get into the celestial lands, which is the spirit world, but they can't. But they have tried, and they are even seen to come outside of a different giant dome other than ours, the Great Dome that encloses the 178 worlds that we exist in.
178 worlds, Mike. It's 178 worlds. Did you know that?
And who lives in these worlds?
People. People, some of which are fighting to get us back. Mike.
Intriguing. Interesting.
I gotta find the one, Mike.
I want to know.
Within the ocean.
You want to know a conspiracy that I want somebody to figure out.
What's that?
That when we die, do we get reborn as a new person, like a new life, a new like I want to know when I die, I get reborn again, like, you know, as a new human being.
I think I saw something on that.
I need some. Give me that. I want to know if the moment that my demise happens, that I'm gone from here, that I want to be reborn again. I would like to be reborn again as another human being,
man,
or even an animal or something like that. I don't know if that's a thing, but I would love to know if I could be reborn as another human, like start all over again. Maybe even as a female. Like I'd be born as a female, you know. My name is.
There we go. Ocean under the ocean. Ocean under the ocean. Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Can't believe Bang got me out here.
Man, what you think? Man, look.
He about to have me hashtag conspiracy on TikTok, bro. You gonna mess up my whole algorithm, bro.
Gee, look. Don't get stuck. Hold on. I think this one. They talked about it on Ancient Aliens, G. And you know, Ancient Aliens, the shit. They true. They don't be lying.
To be a vast body of water, 3 times the volume of all of our oceans combined, 400 miles inside the Earth. Some ancient astronaut theorists suggest that according to our earliest mythologies, an other Earth might not be found in the heavens, but deep within our own planet.
One of the most consistent themes that we find in ancient cultures when we travel around the world is the idea that there is another Earth inside of the planet.
Jeez, it's 2 Earths in this bitch.
A place called Agartha or Agarthi, which is an inner world, and it's inhabited too by people, and that they are an advanced race, and even that they have trains and vehicles that are moving through this inner Earth.
So they got like planes, trains, and automobiles and underneath us.
Okay.
Mike, telling you, fam.
Show me the proof, guys.
Ask a conspiracy theory, G.
Hey, look.
That's what my TikTok consists. my TikTok consists of small waist, pretty face with a big bank and conspiracy theories.
Okay. That's an interesting feed. Interesting feed, Bang.
And I'm telling you, G, I'm telling you, some of these shits be so outlandish that you be like, man, this might not be far off.
Oh my God.
Then you got Shaq coming out talking about he believe, that it's that the world is flat.
I mean, Kyrie said it first though. Kyrie told us the earth was flat. He told us. He didn't say he think it's flat. He told us the earth was flat. That's what Kyrie said. So, and ever since Kyrie actually said that, fam, I've always thought about, like, you know what? What if that nigga actually right, bro? What if he right? Like, what if he right, bro?
Right.
So, look. Look like I'm gonna have to put, conspiracy in my search on TikTok and see what I can.
Matter of fact,
see if I can find me some interesting conspiracy.
DG go to church, so he know this. Like, DG go to church, so he know about this. The archangels that was sent down from heaven, apparently, they are in Iraq, chained up underneath the ground. And DG, you know Revelations. Hope you do. But like one of the lakes out there is supposed to drought. It's supposed to be a drought. Man, I think I found it.
DG,
I found it.
Talk to that nigga, DG.
I think I found it. Hold on. I think I found it.
H. McNulty, St. Eulalia education,
Here's the
deal. Here we go.
You know the Euphrates River is drying up, right? You may even know that God has prisoned 4 fallen angels under the Euphrates River. Probably heard that. Do you know the rest of the story?
Tell us.
They're released on a specific year, in a specific month, on a specific day, in the very specific hour to kill a third of mankind. That's what they're doing. So it's not just the Euphrates River's drying up. We're in the end times. It's drying up. The angels are going to be loose to kill a third of mankind. If you miss the rapture, you will be a candidate to be hunted down and killed by one of those fallen angels. It's in Revelation chapter 9. It's only 21 verses. Why don't you read it? It'll take you 1 minute. Look it up. There was a 6.8 earthquake about 45 minutes ago, and there was 5 earthquakes yesterday that almost reached 6.0. God is shaking this world. Get right with the Lord or be left behind and maybe hunted down by fallen angels, demons, to be killed.
Mike?
Interesting. Dang, I can't believe you, fam. Oh,
Gee,
my God.
That's what my TikTok feed consists of now.
Oh, my God.
That is what my conspiracy theories, G. If you've gotten through this first 30 minutes, you're probably like, this nigga Bang tripping. Yay. Like I said, I don't know what to believe.
Right.
But
yeah,
that's what my feed consists of, G.
Okay. Interesting feed, Bang. But got a lot of valuable information.
See, look at it.
Look,
I know who my Lord and Savior is.
For sure.
I know what I believe in. I don't know if it's enough to avoid fallen angels. I just know TikTok got me out here like.
TikTok got you out here like that thinking emoji. Look, it's a lot of people out there that put a lot of time and effort into dishing out, that valuable information. Shout out to them. I think only time could tell if these conspiracy theories are possibly true. What was a conspiracy theory that somebody had relayed to the world that actually was true?
It's supposed to be a sinkhole in China and in Chile. And if you go down that sinkhole, then you will see the old new world.
Bang, I ain't buying it till I see it. I need a well, make sure that this shit this episode right here, Some Do Pod.
I go one.
It's forever.
I ain't gonna. This is my last one.
I got something to ask y'all all real quick. Now, y'all all remember in 2012, they said it was gonna be the end of the world, right? I know y'all remember. Remember when the Mayan calendar predicted that at the end of 2012 it was gonna be apocalypse and it was gonna be the end of the world? And then when the year 2012 came around, nothing happened. So we was like, no, they was wrong with their predictions, right? Wrong. Now look, hold on. In order for you to understand where I'm coming from, you got to understand how much time has been. Our perception of time has been changed a couple times. Okay, so look, you know that the calendar that we go by is called the Gregorian calendar, right?
Yeah.
All right, now our Gregorian calendar was instituted by Pope Gregory XIII back in 1582. Before we had the Gregorian calendar, it was the Julian calendar. And so the Julian calendar was proposed by Julius Caesar back in AUC 708, which is 46 BC. All right, and then the Julian calendar, it derives from the Roman calendar. Now, you have to keep in mind that every single time the calendar was changed, we lost time. We lost years in the making.
Yep.
To me, it just seemed like whoever was in charge at the time just made time exactly how they wanted it to be.
Let's make
And look, just bear with me. I'm about to get into the 2012 predictions right now and how it was true. And as you see down here, in the Ethiopian calendar, there are 13 months. Now, 12 months have 30 days. And one of those months has 5 or 6 days. That's the end of the month. Now I'm bringing up the Ethiopian calendar because it's the most calendar that seems like the most accurate. It comes from the Egyptian calendar.
Okay.
All right, so like right now, that means that it is 2014 in Ethiopia, while it's 2022 right here. Now, why exactly is that? Now I can understand it being a couple hour difference, maybe a day, but 8 whole years? Now you see where I'm getting at now, don't you? So look, listen, right now, if it's 2014 in Ethiopia, that means it was 2012 when in Ethiopia. Our year 2020 was the year 2012. Just think about it though. Our year 2020 was the year 2012. Now y'all expect for it to be like the end of the world, like doomsday type shit, right? Y'all expect it to be a big apocalypse, right? But do you know what apocalypse means though? Now let's look at what it really means.
Okay.
What the etymology really is. The word apocalypse means to uncover, to reveal. So how did the world end as you know it in 2020, which was 2022?
COVID.
What is it that was revealed? The truth. What happened in 2020, y'all? What happened in 2020?
COVID.
What exactly happened in 2020? Like low-key, a lot happened in 2020. We saw what's been happening with these kids.
Damn.
Now, ain't it crazy though? Like, if you think about it, ever since the year 2020, we have been seeing all kind of shit, and all kind of shit has been happening. Y'all comment. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
What you think about that, Mike?
Cap.
Oh, see, man.
She lost me when she got into all like the calendars and shit. That's where she lost me. She lost me. She had me. Then when she started going through all the calendars and shit, bro, that's when I was like, all right, I'm done. Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about at this point. Shit happens every year. But yeah. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one, bang. I don't know about that one.
All I'm saying, G, is wild out here in these TikTok streets.
It's
man.
definitely wild in TikTok streets.
TikTok will have you believing all this stuff. I do wonder if it's like a second world underneath us with giant people.
Look, dude, the second world is literally, if I'm thinking of a second world, I'm thinking of the upside down. That's what I think of the second world.
And I think of, you seen, what's the Prometheus?
Okay.
You seen Prometheus?
Yeah.
They was giant people, Mike.
Yeah.
They were giant earthlings, giant humans.
So in the second world, you think that what kind of living life?
I don't think we want to know, Mike. I don't think we want to. You know what? Speaking of so here's my TikTok conspiracy theory, Mike. The world, the scientists don't want the ice caps to melt because there are dangerous creatures that are frozen within the polar ice caps. And if they were to melt, these are these are creatures that we can't stop. And they're going to fuck us up. Because then the water going to raise. And then when the water raise, it's going to melt more. And then, like you seen Waterworld? With Kevin Costner back in the days, the most expensive movie ever at one point. Yeah, so if all of the ice caps melt, then water raise and the land is gone, ain't gonna be no land like that. So in the water, there's gonna be a whole bunch of creatures and shit that we don't want to see. So they're gonna force an ice age on us to freeze back everything, to freeze the creatures in Antarctica.
Hey, guys.
Because what's in Antarctica? Do you know what's in Antarctica? Why is there a city everywhere in the world, but Antarctica is just bases? What is it? Why do we need a military base in Antarctica, Mike? Why do we need a military base in Antarctica, Mike?
Oh, my God.
Who we going to go to war with in Antarctica, Mike? Didn't you see the thing, fam? Who in Antarctica we gonna fight, Mike? They protecting us from whatever they feel, or they think they protecting us from whatever they feel is behind the ice wall.
Bang. Take a couple of days off of TikTok.
Nah, man. It's something beyond the ice wall that's trying to get here. I don't know if we want it. I don't know, Mike. Just go through TikTok. They tell you all about the ice wall.
I'm gonna have,
and you will see videos of people trying to get past the ice wall, and they're like, "Nah, you can't do that." Military boats and planes.
I do that one time, and then my whole timeline gonna be
mess up your timeline.
I can't do it.
Timeline, man. Some dude pod. Y'all thought I was bullshitting. Just TikTok. It's more than ass.
I can't do
and
it.
Comedy on TikTok, fam. It's real life world stuff. X-Files. Ice Wall Mike.
Oh my God.
Ice Wall Mike. X-Files.
Oh my God, man.
Nat, watch. Your ass gonna hit me tomorrow like, yo, the ice wall.
What we got next, Bang?
Say, oh, the ice wall.
This nigga, man, crazy.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man. All right, man. The preseason.
NFL preseason.
The preseason is here.
Has come to a close.
And it's come to a close. Cut day. Cut day is here. Teams need to get to 53 players.
Yeah.
Bears have done that already. Have you seen who your team cut yet?
Yeah, we cut
anybody of note?
Cooper Rush and Danucci. Both are we I think we're down to one. I think we're only down to 2 quarterbacks right now.
Oh, so okay, y'all gonna keep.
But they're gonna go to the practice squad. But for now, I've seen we've cut our backup quarterbacks. Our like second or third and fourth string quarterbacks have been released. They're gonna go to the practice squad. Those are really the only significant cuts I've seen from the Cowboys so far.
How you feel about that?
Look, bro, if Dak Prescott stay healthy, he's our quarterback forever. So I don't give a fuck. Whatever. Cooper Rush been literally sitting at a second string, third string quarterback for like 4 or 5 years now. I don't know. He just, I mean, it's cool. It's whatever. I hope Dak stays healthy and we don't have to really go down the backup quarterback route, you know. So Dallas Cowboys are all in on Dak Prescott, unlike the 49ers is with Trey Lance. Jimmy Garoppolo, ladies and gentlemen, will be officially the highest paid backup in the NFL. How should Jimmy Garoppolo feel about this? I mean, how should Trey Lance feel about this?
Man, you should feel like, yo, they don't fuck with you.
That's interesting right there. Or is it a way that
all the way?
All the way. Is Shanahan gonna kind of like mix Garoppolo in? You know, nah, they ain't gonna do that. Okay, so
Jimmy's gonna be backup.
Like Trey Lance, you don't notice, bro. You fuck up, we gonna have to go to Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
He back up. Man, oh man. When I saw that news come down yesterday.
Interesting.
I said, damn, what's up with the MVP Trey Lance?
Interesting.
I know they don't want Jimmy Garoppolo to go to Seattle. I know that. But that team is better than Seattle with Jimmy on the team. And if Jimmy really wanted to be on another team, he would have played hardball. Yo, I'm not giving you a discount in anything. I want my money. But you're gonna have to cut me. You're gonna have to let me go.
And you know what? That's crazy too, because I said, like, man, he could have easily. I would have thought that he could have went to either Seattle or he could have. I guess the Atlanta Falcons are all in on Marcus Mariota. They all in on that, huh?
They all in. They
gonna regret that shit, bro.
The Atlanta Falcons is in a similar situation as the Bears, so to speak. And we'll get to that in a little bit because, man, Louis Riddick, couple of others was show on the Trey Lance train, baby.
Yeah.
Oh man, he's potential MVP. He could win MVP this year.
What? Who said that?
Louis Riddick and a couple other folks.
Get the fuck out of here.
A couple other folks was like, Trey Lance can win MVP this year. Him and in Kyle Shanahan's offense, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all this stuff. Trey Lance is going to be this. Mind you, Trey Lance, the year he was drafted during the pandemic, North Dakota State only played 1 game. And I think before that, he only played in 6 games.
Yeah.
So to like his college career, he played less games than Mitchell Trubisky did.
Mm-hmm.
When people were saying Mitchell Trubisky only started 1 year in North Carolina. Oh, okay. But they saw the height, they saw the arm strength. He got it. Saw the talent. It was like, oh, he could win MVP this year. He had that bad game, a bad preseason game the other day. And Jimmy Garoppolo is now the highest paid backup. To me, that tells me that this team is not as confident in Trey Lance as they lead us on to be.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't get me wrong, you want to have 2 quality starters on your team. And I would have probably tried to do what I can to convince Jimmy G to stay. But Jimmy G is in the last year of his contract. He just came off with the surgery. If Jimmy G believes, like, okay, you know what? Give me a little bit more time. So that means, you know, I'll probably have to stay here a little bit, make sure my shoulder's straight. That's cool too. But he's coming in as the backup. So let's just say, for instance, God forbid, knock on wood, that it don't happen. But let's say, for instance, something happens to Trey Lance first game of the season versus the Bears. Who's coming into play? Jimmy G. They know who they have in both of those quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
So they basically got their fail-safe just in case option for 1 more year. That's why I always try to be careful when it comes to giving hard takes in the preseason.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I try to keep away from the hard takes because this is when I knew the media was like, okay, well, some people in the media was on bullshit. This I figured out when it comes to Justin Fields and the Bears, most notably the Bears. And I'm not talking as a Bears fan. I am talking as somebody who the reason why he started some dude is because he was irritated by narratives. He wanted to have a podcast to basically laugh at some of these narratives.
Yeah.
Before the preseason started, going into the first 2 games of the preseason, it was, Justin Fields. Bears going to be the worst team in the league. Bears going to be the worst team in the league. Look at that offensive line. They can't block anybody. Not realizing that some of those reasons why some of those things was happening because of the play they called. That was the positioning that you need to be in to draw somebody so you get what you got to get. Whatever. When we did that 79th for Hallis, I kept saying on the mic, Bears ain't gonna be the worst team in the league, fam. Y'all tripping. This is damn near the same team that Matt Nagy had. Everybody else was hurt. It's the same team that the team Matt Nagy had that y'all said that Matt Nagy couldn't coach.
Mm-hmm.
And that offense don't even have me nervous in the preseason. Not saying they're going to be good or excellent, anything like that. But just looking at the play call, and that offense did not have me nervous at all. We watching Matt Nagy offense, even when we was winning, we was like, oh, shit. That offense didn't have me feeling like that. And Brisker, I can't wait to you. I hope he's healthy for the first game of the season. He had thumb surgery.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be nice. The defensive backs are going to be the strength of the defense.
Okay.
But they kept saying how the Bears are going to be the worst team. Rossini was on there talking about something. I heard from league sources, the Bears are going to be the worst team in the league. Worst team in the league. Worst team in the league. Cleveland Browns game happened.
Well,
all of a sudden,
motherfuckers flip the switch quick.
All of a sudden, Luke Getsy is putting Justin Fields in the position that he needs to be successful. While he might not have superstars on one end and everything, if he's in the position to make plays, they're going to be okay. He's Mahomes-like, I heard this week. Like, whoa. Just last week, y'all was shitting on everybody and saying, "Oh man, Justin Fields should try to get out of there because they're gonna make him be like David Carr from the Houston Texans." All of those things is being said, Mike. All those things being said. Then on Monday, I wake up, come into the office, turn it on Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max. And across the screen, it says, "Will the Jets and 49ers regret passing on Justin Fields?" I thought, okay, the Jets, okay, I get it, I understand. Because not a lot of people are sold on Zach Wilson. But Trey Lance was supposed to be an MVP candidate, Mike. What happened in 3 games? What happened in 1 game? Somebody in the national media tell me why all of a sudden it's questions about Trey Lance, and should the 49ers have taken Justin Fields instead of him? I'm confused, Mike.
I don't know. Look, I saw the first half of the Cleveland Browns game, the Bears, and Justin Fields looked immaculate out there. Minus, I text you and I was like, look, hopefully this nigga get this slide thing. I don't know if it's bad luck or he just sliding too late.
That slide was on point. It was Buddy ass was on bullshit.
Buddy was on bullshit though. Like, it wasn't his fault, but it's like still though, like that's the second hit he didn't took this preseason when he didn't slid. Like and motherfuckers came in on him late. So I'm like, man, I text you, I'm like, yo, that nigga gonna get himself killed, fam.
Mike.
But yeah, he looked good though. He looked great. So I guess they jumped out of, you know how niggas get excited over
and then
shit, bro.
Dan Orlovsky, who I like Dan Orlovsky. And I salute Dan for standing on his 1-2 and standing on his whole prediction here. His whole stands on Justin Fields. If it's wrong or not, I applaud him for standing on it. It's just the way you standing on is not, all right, buddy, you tripping. Like, one of the things he said was, man, Justin Fields needs help. He doesn't have it. You got Darnell Mooney, who's a 5th rounder. He's a 5th round draft pick. Yep. The man had 1,000 yards receiving last year. Matter of fact, let's go to Darnell Mooney's stats. Because I think Darnell Mooney should be talked about more. I truly believe that he should be talked about more. Because last season, Mooney had 81 receptions for 1,055 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Mike, that's what a situation where the quarterback situation for the Bears wasn't the best. But the standard was Mooney. But Dan Orlovsky, in his effort, and Dan Orlovsky played for Detroit.
Yep.
For most of his career. So it should be understandable that he shits on the Bears. But to say Darnell Mooney is a 5th rounder, he's talented, but he's a 5th rounder. Well, Tom Brady was a 6th rounder, fam. Like six round pick 198. We saw what happened. At the end of the day, it's about the talent that you have that you put on that field. There's been plenty of wide receivers that wasn't a 1st pick or 2nd round pick that succeeded. Antonio Brown, I think, was a 6th rounder. And if he wasn't putting his shit on,
my nigga AB want to be a he want to be a rapper so bad.
Yeah, if he wasn't,
he don't give a fuck about playing football no more, bro. That nigga,
if he wasn't putting the shit on, AB would probably be one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, you know, sans the Raiders shit that happened and all that stuff. But AB was on track to be one of the best wide receivers of all time. He's like between a 4th, 5th, or 6th round pick.
Yeah.
So that don't mean shit, Dan Orlovsky. But and we'll go through our predictions next week. We'll do our predictions next week. We're gonna do this live on the Facebook page and everything. We're gonna do the next episode to be live everywhere, so we can get our predictions and our football talk. All next week's show is dedicated to the season.
Yep.
But
unless KD requests a trade.
Yeah, unless KD requests a trade.
Go ahead.
It's all football next week unless KD like I want to be traded again.
Yeah.
But my issue, national media wise, is stick with your narrative. Bears gonna be the worst team. Justin Fields is in trouble. All this, stick with that. Stick with that. Louis Riddick, you feel that way. Dan Orlovsky, you feel that way. Stick with it. But to see the change off of one preseason game, I'm more poo-pooing them than what I believe for the team. Because I can tell you right now, I do think the Bears have 9 winnable games. If they're going to win them, are they going to win them is a different story. But I think they got 9 winnable games here, which we all know how the cookie crumbles, and we'll have the predictions next week, as we said. So I'm not sitting up here saying that Justin Fields is going to be an MVP candidate and the Bears are going to go 11-7 and go to the playoffs. I think they said Bart Scott predicted that the Bears will go to the playoffs. I don't know about that. What I'm saying is keep that same energy that you had preseason game 1 and 2 plus training camp. Don't worry about the Browns game. Because it makes them look bad more than anything, that all of a sudden you just turn off the switch and all of a sudden this player is going to be great. Don't even worry about it. Justin Fields is going to be okay. I think that Bears team is going to be okay. I just wonder where the national media hate comes from when it comes to the Bears and really Chicago teams in general. Yeah. What did Chicago teams do to the point where you can't be on their nuts like you on other sports cities? I'm confused.
Definitely, especially with the Bears. Though. I never really heard too many media people really get down on the Bears like that. Like
shit.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. The lone exception for a while was when Louis Riddick came out and he said that the Bears are going to win the Super Bowl. I was so shocked.
What year did he say that?
The year we went to the playoffs and the double doink happened. He said that we was going to the Super Bowl. We were winning the Super Bowl.
Shit, he was on point close. Shit,
he was very close.
Double doink don't happen. You don't know what. They no tell.
But I also know that they say that he is close friends or he's friends with Matt Nagy. So, that helps and all of that stuff too. Like people in sports have people in the media that they talk to.
Right.
Like for every Muhammad Ali, there's a Sam. Excuse me. For every Muhammad Ali, there's a Howard Cosell.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is Howard Cosell and Muhammad Ali was joined at the hip. Their career, if you look at their career, joined at the hip. So people in the media got players that they talk to. And not only locally, but nationally too. So when Diana Rossini says, people think that this team is going to be the worst team in the league, she's getting this from legit people.
Yeah.
When things come out with coaches and players, like, for example, we talked about Stephen A. Smith. And we talked about how he was upset that Steve Nash became the head coach of the Brooklyn Nets.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about coaches are hitting me. Yeah, because I know there's a couple of, I'm not saying he did it, but it wouldn't surprise me if Sam Cassell hit up Stephen A. Smith was like, look, you got to get this out in the media. This is a bull.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens. But when you see something, especially when it's a black player too, that's what irks me. I'm not saying that you should sugarcoat things because that player is black, but Justin Fields has talent, fam.
Yeah. And
does he has the best talent around him? No. But god damn, y'all used to be on Donovan McNabb nuts, saying that all he needs is a wide receiver because he ain't throwing to nobody. AJ Brown apparently is the best wide receiver that the Eagles have had since Deshaun Jackson. And before Deshaun Jackson, they really had no wide receiver other than like Freddie Mitchell. Name the best wide receiver, not named Terrell Owens, that Donovan McNabb played with.
Shit, I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I got to go back and look at their roster.
Man.
Hold on real quick. What year was that when they went to the Super Bowl?
Man, look, it was like 2001, 2002, 2003. I think it was 2003. But who's the best? Somebody listen to this pod. Who's the best wide receiver Donovan McNabb played with? Not named Terrell Owens. But yeah, he was going to the Pro Bowl and leading his team to the NFC Championship game.
Nah, that wasn't 2003 because the two wide receivers on that roster, I don't know who they are.
See? You don't know who any of them are. It's like Freddie Mitchell.
I don't know them niggas.
It's like Freddie Mitchell.
Bro, who are Reggie Brown, Greg Lewis? Who that?
Greg Lewis went to Syracuse.
Man.
I think Greg Lewis from the crib too, or at least like from the state.
Yeah.
But you see what you did, my
Starworth. I tell you, Starworth.
That was after the hit and run, G.
I mean, hey, he on the roster. I was just throwing a name out there.
But you get what I'm saying, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I get what I'm saying. Like,
but now you ask that question, now I'm intrigued though.
There's quarterbacks who was throwing to quote unquote shit, and they made stars out of them. The best wide receiver Tom Brady had before Randy Moss was who?
Say that again.
The best wide receiver that Tom Brady had before Randy Moss.
See, you really can't think off the top of the head. I can't think of damn, that's a good question. Who Tom Brady throwing that football to?
I'm not saying that Justin Fields is as talented as Tom Brady. I'm just saying that some of the narratives that's built is stupid. Because if the quarterback is talented, the quarterback can make said wide receiver.
Yeah.
I said Deshaun Jackson, DG. I said it's Terrell Owens, it's Deshaun Jackson. I even after that, Todd Pinkston. Jeremy Maclin was a shorty. And he didn't even do much.
Oh no, Tom Brady had Wes Welker. I forgot about Wes Welker.
As a safety blanket. And Wes Welker got there late in his career. He wasn't there for all of the rings. He was there for when Brady was good. When Brady became Brady, he had Wes Welker right there. With Troy Brown, G? No.
Hey, Troy Brown, no. Troy Brown wasn't.
No.
For whatever reason, Troy Brown was like the guy in the Super Bowl.
Right. Look.
This nigga was like all pro. He turned to all pro wide receiver in the Pro Bowl.
Cats did. Like him, Deion Branch. Oh, what's the other dude name?
Nah, yeah, Deion Branch.
Because Deion Branch won MVP.
Yeah.
It's one more that I'm missing. But all I'm saying is that a talented quarterback can make a wide receiver.
Yeah.
An extremely talented wide receiver can make a quarterback. Extremely wide receiver can make one of those.
For sure.
Justin Fields, if he's as talented as people say he is, he will be okay. He won't need those security blankets that everybody talk about, like Wes Welker and Julian Edelman and Troy Brown, who one of those. Hey man, I gotta dig it to you real quick. Boom. Because Randy Moss wasn't that. You would never compare Randy Moss to Julian Edelman. basically what I'm saying is that if the boy is as talented as y'all say he is, and he's as talented as y'all say he was when he was coming out the league. Remember, in high school, it was Trevor Lawrence, and Justin Fields. 1A and 1B. When Justin Fields was coming out of Ohio State, can't miss prospect. Him and Trevor Lawrence. Zach Wilson, oh man, he come from BYU. Oh. And then it was Mac Jones in Alabama.
Hey, Wes Welker is Tom Brady's best receiver. Minus Randy Moss.
Randy Moss.
1, 2. But he played the most seasons, though. He played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He played 6 seasons with the Patriots.
Yeah.
And he had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seasons with over 100 catches.
Yeah. Because he was the security. Because he was the security blanket. He was the ding, 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 ding guy. Ding, 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 ding guy.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I'm not shitting on talent. I'm not saying that Justin Fields is going to be Tom Brady. What I'm saying, and that's why I said Donovan McNabb, because when Donovan McNabb came in, he was throwing all them yards. He was going to Pro Bowls. He was leading them to NFC championships, and they all kept saying, "But if he only had a wide receiver, if he only had a wide receiver." Donovan McNabb was making it with who he had.
So pretty much what you're saying is that why can't Justin Fields do that?
Why can't he do that? Deebo Samuel. When was Deebo? Look up when Deebo Samuel was drafted. What round?
What round was Deebo Samuel drafted?
What round was Deebo Samuel? Because the offense that they're going to run is basically the San Francisco 49ers offense. That's the offense they're going to run.
Yeah.
It's going to be very similar to what we see Shanahan and all of them do. And we played them first game. Deebo Samuel is their best wide receiver. When was Deebo Samuel drafted?
He was drafted second round, 36th overall.
Second round, 36.
Yeah, 36th pick overall.
Brandon Ayuk was drafted first pick 25. We don't talk about him heavily like that, and he's a first round pick.
They giving him high praises this year though. They think he's gonna be nice.
Jawan Jennings, 7th round pick. Ray McLeod, 6th round pick. Danny Gray, 3rd round pick. Go to ESPN. That's the people. Good job. Those are the people who are currently the 5 wide receivers that's currently on the San Francisco 49ers depth chart. And the best wide receiver out of the bunch is not even the first round. What are we talking about here? That's what gets me upset about the national media. That's why I try not to watch debate shows like that. But then what ended up happening is people start regurgitating all of that stuff instead of just going up in there and reading and watching the game themselves.
Yeah.
Dan Orlovsky's coming up here talking about it's a 5th round pick and Donnell Mooney. But the 1st round pick from the San Francisco 49ers in the same offense that the Bears going to be running last year had 56 receptions for 826 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Justin gonna be all right. I think I'm with you. Like I said, you more invested than I am, but from what I'm watching and what I'm seeing on the field from Justin, even from last season, bro, like the man didn't have like a bad year. Like he showed signs of, you know what I'm saying? He showed signs. And this season this preseason looked solid, bro. He gonna ball, bro. He gonna ball. He gonna do his thing. And I think the Bears also, like you said, 9 winnable games. I think I said I give the Bears 8 games. 8 games.
We're gonna see
7.
But winnable.
But definitely not the worst team though. Like you said, you could call out 5 teams right now that you know could possibly be worse than the Bears, bro.
And I hope this don't come back to bite me in the ass. Man.
I was thinking that too, man. I was thinking that too.
Hope
But
it don't.
I think on this though, I think just watching, bro, you know, fam, like they not gonna be as bad as people.
Bears is better than Houston.
Yeah,
Bears is better than Houston Texans.
They better than the Jets. The Jets don't even have a quarterback. They don't even have a quarterback.
The Bears better than the Jets and the Giants. I think the Bears are better than the Atlanta Falcons.
For sure.
I think that the Bears
better than the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think they're better than the Seahawks too. I think the Bears have winnable games on their schedule against teams because of when they play them, like a Miami coming to Chicago in November. That's a winnable game to me.
Yeah.
It's go division. I don't trust Detroit. I'm not saying that we about to beat Green Bay or we about to beat Minnesota. We got Detroit though.
I already said I think y'all could get one off Detroit and y'all could get one off Minnesota. Green Bay.
I mean, we can though.
Green Bay, I don't know. I mean, Green Bay is Green Bay. You know, but
well,
definitely.
I'm gonna shout out Scott, man. Scott had threw it out there. Shouts out to Barbershop Scott. He had threw it out there about, you know, Green Bay might not be as good as y'all think they are because Aaron Rodgers out there throwing the trash cans.
That's what I agree.
And
I agree,
and
bro.
I said similar to what I'm saying about Justin Fields. Hey, Aaron Rodgers is that one of one. He's made wide receivers. He made Jordy Nelson. He made Jones. He made. I mean, did he make Devontae Adams is a 4th round pick? I think he was the 2nd or 4th. But either way it go, he wasn't the 1st round pick. Dan Orlovsky. So he's made a couple of wide receivers. G. I think Alan Lazard is going to be nice in the Mounds cat. I think he's going to be nice too. But hey, they was looking a little bit shaky in the preseason, so we'll see what happens. But I think the Bears have been getting shorted because of national media and narratives. Yeah. And I hope that Justin Fields, just as a black quarterback in general, I hope Justin Fields has a great year. Not just because I'm a Bears fan, but that right there. Because they are trying to tear down these folks for some reason. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, Pat Mahomes is the best QB out there. Pat Mahomes should not have been number 8 on the NFL 100 list. But that's the players voted that. That's not the press. That's the players voted that. Yeah. But, you know, and admittedly, my boy said on the shot that he just learned how to read defenses. But if he's just learning how to do all of that shit and he as good as he is right now, y'all got to shut the fuck up. Because once he really locked that down, he's the scariest player ever. Kyler Murray is not my favorite quarterback in the world. But for that stuff to come out, well, what he was talking about, come on, man, for real. Nobody's gonna be like, hey, man, I'm about to write an article about Mac Jones. Mac Jones is not athletic, so I'm about to write an article about that.
Yeah.
But next week on Subdued, we're gonna be live on our Facebook page. We're gonna be live on the YouTube, like always. We're gonna be live on Twitch, but we're gonna live on the Facebook page as well. We're gonna talk nothing but football. We're gonna throw out our predictions, all that. Subdued football preview. All right, man, before we get out of here, last thing on the docket is fantasy football, Mike.
For sure.
We at least got to talk about that. Drafts are starting to happen now since the last preseason game is done. No, thank you. It wasn't a lot of big names getting injured and being out for a certain time. I think the scariest one might have been Deontay Johnson and TJ Watt in Pittsburgh.
Wait, what happened to Deontay Johnson?
He fell on his shoulder. They said Mike Tomlin said he'd be straight.
Okay.
And TJ Watt got cut. They're gonna ban that block too. They're gonna ban that cut block, even though it's legal. They're gonna blend that shit's not gonna be around next year. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Like you have to. These running backs and fullbacks, tight ends gonna have to be standing straight up against the defensive end. That shit gonna be the scariest thing in the world.
That's just gonna change the play calling though. Probably.
It better. It better. Because if you see Joey Bosa or Nick Bosa coming off that corner and you telling me I'm a running back and I got to go straight up with him,
yeah.
Derrick Henry ain't got nothing to worry about. Everybody else, I don't know.
Yeah.
But how many fantasy football leagues is too many, Mike? I'm gonna give you context in a second.
From my personal experience, last year was the first year I did.
Matter of fact, no. Let me rephrase the question.
Yeah.
How many fantasy football leagues is too many before it becomes a problem?
Before it becomes a problem?
Yes.
I want to say, based off my personal experience, if you do 3, for me personally, was too much for multiple reasons. 1, money-wise. 2, because I feel like with 3 fantasy leagues, bro, it's hard for me to like manage, and I can't manage 3 football teams, bro. I can't look at this shit over here and focus on this shit here, because when you draft them, you kind of like, is it a strategy to where like if you draft in one league, you want to draft the same and like the same that you drafted?
I try to do it like that.
See, that's the thing, because it don't always work out that way. So then you stuck with one of the teams is gonna fail, if maybe 2. But you know what I'm saying? But from my personal experience, me managing 3 football leagues, I wasn't able to do it, bro. On top of betting on FanDuel and shit like that too, bro. It's just my mind was just everywhere. I couldn't handle it. So yeah, you could call me a lightweight DG. It's all good. I ain't even tripping on that, bro. But from my personal experience, 3 was too much. I think 2 is a max that you should be able to do and be able to like really, really be on that shit. Like, you know, be an elite manager of 2 teams, you know, at the highest levels. But I feel like if you got more than 2, bro, you just set yourself up for failure at that point. My personal experience.
I got asked to be in my 5th one today, Mike.
See, that's that bullshit, bro. And you gonna do it. And I know this nigga, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
I just got asked to be in my 5th one today.
He's going to do it. He's going to be in 5, boy. Miriam gonna kick your ass, fam. You tripping. They trying to pay off. They trying to have a Merry Christmas. And I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that, bro. But it's just too much.
$50 buy-in.
Bro, that is too much. That's too much for me. Too much, bro. 5, bang? I'm in 2, bro, and that's the 2 that we're running on some dude hashtag some dude pod. I'm not doing no more
hours
that we running. I ain't fucking with
hours, work, my cousin D, my homie Yinka, Yanni hit me.
Well, I'm assuming you about to jump into that when y'all drafting for that one. I know that got to be like ASAP.
Well, I'm gonna wait till he hit me.
Bang about to be in 5 leagues. You are a nut, fam. How are you gonna manage 5 fantasy football teams, bro? How is that possible, bro? You gotta, first of all, you gotta manage 5 football teams, and you gotta put together your parlays every game, every week. The ones that you want to do, bro. That's too much. How you gonna focus on that? How you gonna focus? Your brain, bro. How's your brain gonna be able to handle that and be able to watch football on a daily basis, fam, and just cheer for your guys, fam, to win, fam? You gonna have 5 different rosters with every goddamn player, fam.
One of them gotta win, G.
That is insanely crazy.
Yeah, I'm in 5.
So yeah,
well, possibly crazy. 5. I'm in 4, and a possible is like a space hand.
Look, you already out of my limit being in 4. So I told you 3 is, if you could do 3, cool. Because I did 3, but I didn't make the playoffs in none of my leagues last year.
And what's crazy is I almost placed at least 3rd in all of the leagues last year.
You a bad man. You a bad man.
So
I got a different. This year though, I think this year is gonna be my most.
I placed no lower than 4th in all the leagues that I was in. And if I didn't run in the semi, I would have been straight.
Well, you know what? It's going to be different this year because I remember you and Sammy had that little riff in the group last year.
It wasn't a riff. It was just, come on, bro.
And for that, and what he said was
Don't
right.
Front me off.
Yeah, he's fronting on you. Now, if you have an issue, if you want to bring up something that you feel like you need to be changed.
No, it was not right. It's the way shit was set up.
No. It was the way it's set up. Now, what I'm saying is that I'm not saying that he was right, but I didn't disagree, is what I'm saying. But I disagree with how he called you out. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
no, it was
but
nothing.
It
was nothing to agree or disagree with. It's the rules that was set. That's
the
like
rules that was set.
But yo, that's like getting mad. That's like getting mad at Michael Jordan because he gave you 50.
For sure. But for that sake or whatever like that, you know, I really looked into it, and then like based off of another league that I was in last year, that's the way we changed it. So it's not going to be divisions. It's going to go ranking 1 through 12, and the top
divisions.
6 divisions is cool too. But I want to we're going to change it up a little bit.
And one of the reasons why I like divisions, depending on how you split up the pot. Now, hear me out. This is why I like divisions, because it's depending on how you split up the pot. If you split up the pot and you give division winners some money, it gives people a chance to get their money back. So it gives you a chance to win more.
That's interesting.
It's incentive. Divisions are incentives.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but other than that, divisions are still divisions. Like, fam, don't get mad at me because I'm over here. Like, we all was in the same draft.
For sure.
It wasn't like some of them picks that was higher than some of the people was picking higher than me. Why am I at fault?
You're right, man. I'm with you. I agree with you.
You had a higher pick. You got everybody.
I agree with you, man.
You should not. We shouldn't be having a conversation like that.
I agree.
So, but
to get back to it though, 5 leagues, man, you're a nut.
Wait a minute. So Yinka is a keeper league too, and we got till the 1st midnight to keep our players.
Okay, hold on. What's a dynasty league? I be seeing that shit. Like, what is a dynasty?
Yeah,
league?
What is a dynasty league? See, I ain't that far into the shit.
Because people be doing some crazy shit like with fantasy leagues, and like they be, I don't know what I be seeing people mention, and they use the word dynasty. Like, what is a dynasty? I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I would love to know what that is. DG, type that up in the joint.
Type that in the comments real quick. But
I'm in a keeper league with Yinka.
What's a keeper league? What does that mean?
Basically, you gotta keep up to a certain amount of players, and then you do the draft every year.
Wait. You gotta keep. Wait, say that again.
So we draft. You have your team. The next year, you can keep some of those players. So like I got Derrick Henry on the team. Matter of fact, hold on for a second. Let me go to this keeper, because especially in that league too, because that league has you can have 2 quarterbacks. So if you luck up and you got you 2 quarterbacks, fam, you could really fuck some shit up over there. All right, but hold on for a second. Let me go over to here. Yep. Some dude. My draft is on the 6th. It's a keeper league. So, like, this is the roster that I had. Matter of fact, let me share this screen so you can see the roster that I had last year. So you will know and understand. And, you signed people to contracts. I ain't doing that now. Now that I ain't got time for. All right, so if you look at this right here, this was the team that I had last year.
Give me a little zoom in, bang, if you can.
Let me see if I can. I don't know if I can. I don't think I can. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see.
There we go. There we go. All right. I see what you're working with.
All right. So this was the team that I had last year. As you see, I came in 4th place last year.
Okay.
Was mad. But Matthew Stafford got him in the pinch, worked out. Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Roland Jones, DeAndre Swift, who people expect to have a nice year. Tyreek Hill, Devin Singletary, Mac Jones, Rob Gronkowski, Justin Jackson. I had got him late because Eckler got hurt. Alan Lazard, Rashad Penny, Derrick Henry was hurt last year a bit, so. That messed some shit up, fam. That messed some shit up for me. But if you go to keepers, you pick which ones you want to keep. So I'm actually going to change it. Here, and I'm going to not keep Stephon Diggs, and I'm going to keep DeAndre Swift.
Okay.
I'm hearing great things.
Okay.
Hearing great things. So Derrick Henry, DeAndre Swift, and Mac Jones, I am keeping, But whatever round they were drafted in, you lose that pick.
Oh, okay.
And in this league, you can trade picks and things of that nature as well. So
okay.
Yeah.
A little too complex for me. I think once I do more fantasy football, I'm still fairly new to fantasy football. I think I've been doing it for maybe like 5 years, maybe.
That's
5
it?
or 6 years. That's it. Yeah, I never really did fantasy football prior to that. So I'm still like a newbie to fantasy football. But I know for sure last year was the first year like I didn't make the playoffs or anything like that. But I got a new strategy this year for my drafting. So, so I definitely
Dubes. That's what the man named. My bad. I said Mound. It's Dubes.
I guarantee playoffs in both of the Some Dude Pod league.
Hey man, you do what you do. Now on this one, man, this one is my cousin Derek's league, and I actually dozed off for the first 5 rounds. G. I woke up and was like, "Oh shit, no!"
Oh my god, babe. All right, look, so babe, we drafted tomorrow at 8:00. Okay,
yes,
so I know that's a little late for you,
but I'm ready for that. But look though, you see who I got? DeAndre Swift.
Oh, okay.
Y'all, whoever tried to get DeAndre Swift, now you a bitch. I'm just letting you know that right now. But as you see, Patrick Mahomes, Alvin Kamara, DeAndre Swift, AJ Brown, Hunter Renfrow, Alan Lazard, Dawson. I said Lazard, I think he's gonna have a nice year. Dawson Knox and AJ Howard has been cut. So see how that go. Javonte Williams, the Steelers defense, Jake Elliott, Chase Edmonds, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. So I matched the quarterback with the wide receiver, Noah Fant, who I think is going to be the safe haven for Geno Smith or Drew Lock. When Drew Lock gets some plays in, because Geno Smith is not going to be the start of the whole season. Mac Jones is my backup. I got your team's defense. Romeo Doubs, who I think is going to be the best out of the rookie wide receivers in Green Bay. And I drafted Brian Robinson because I was hearing so much good things from DC.
Damn.
And he gets shot. He gets carjacked.
Damn. That's tough. They say he'd be back in like a month or 2.
I don't trust that.
Hey, yo, question. So should I do 1 IR spot or 2?
I do 1.
Do 1 IR spot? All right, cool.
Yeah, I do 1.
Too crazy.
I should pick up JD though. Nah, I'm good. I'm good at the running back spot. I'm good at the running back spot. I'm comfortable in where I am in my life at the running back spot. I don't think if Alvin Kamara was going to get suspended, he would have got suspended already.
Yeah, I was about to say I was interested in seeing what was going to happen.
And you see in this league, you got 3 wide receivers. So that's what makes this one a little bit interesting. But Kamara, Swift, and Javonte Williams, I feel good about life.
Okay.
The Hunter Renfrow thing is the one that got me because Devontae Adams is there. So, is the homies going to be throwing the ball to each other all the goddamn time? You never know. So so as you see, I'm going to try to keep this as much as possible on what I have. Again, if y'all try to get DeAndre Swift, you a bitch. But
make a note if he there. If he there,
you a bitch.
Yeah, if he around.
But yeah, man, I've committed, but I have not gotten the email or anything like that from Yanni to say, hey, we're gonna do this. So that's what makes me feel good.
For your sanity, I hope you don't get it. I hope you don't be in 5 leagues, man. That's insanely nuts, fam. But you know what, though? I know for a fact that you wouldn't be the only one. I'm pretty sure there's people out there that's in more leagues than 5.
Yeah.
But from my experience, my opinion is that, you shouldn't be in more than 3, bro. But 2 should really be it, fam. If you really lock in on 2 leagues, fam, and you go all in and do your research and draft right and hit the wire, the way you're supposed to hit the wire, fam, you can manage 2 leagues, bro. DG talking about 7.
DG
fam.
said 7.
7. You're fucking crazy, bro. You're stupid. I'm sorry. That is insanely fucking crazy. Yo, 7 leagues, bro. I guarantee you 4 of those leagues, bro, is donations. You donating, fam. You donating. It's donations. You donate to another motherfucker, fam, by being in that many leagues, bro. First of all, and then you in 5 paid leagues. I'm not doing no free fantasy football, fam. That's a waste of my time. I'm not doing free fantasy football. For what, bro? What about doing free fantasy football?
It depends on who you're doing it with.
Yeah. I'm not doing a free league, bro. Like for fun. Football ain't look, this shit ain't for fun, bro. This shit is
But if I
money.
would, but you got to think about it like this, Mike. If you hit on them 5 leagues, get at least second place,
Bruh. But what are the chances though? Like, how is that possible? How?
I don't know, but
how is that possible?
was
You hit on
man.
5 leagues. You're gonna draft in different spots in all the leagues, bro. You not there's not a chance that you're gonna have the same.
But
rosters,
they
which
it's not like they playing against each other.
Could work out for your favorite. Look,
It's
you
all
can have.
about.
Why do I have to stress about having CeeDee Lamb in one league and then another nigga got CeeDee Lamb and I'm playing against him? I can't live like that, bro. I want CeeDee Lamb. I want CeeDee Lamb to kill. See, I'm not doing all that, bro. That's too mentally frustrating for me, bro. Why I got CeeDee Lamb and he's going off and the nigga I'm playing against in another league got CeeDee Lamb and he killing me. I can't live my life that way, bro.
I feel you. Because who was that? I think it was Tyreek Hill. It was Tyreek Hill that went off.
Yeah.
And I had him in that league.
And he murking you in the other league.
But in the work league, he was murking me.
That's that bullshit, bro. I don't want to live that way, bro. I don't want to live that way, bro. Yeah, I understand, fam. I understand.
But I think I'm going to be good this year, Mike.
Okay.
Jinka, Derek, Work, some dude, Yanni, fantasy. No donations is the goal. I gotta win a couple.
No
donations. I gotta win at least 3 out of the 5. If I don't win that, I'm probably gonna lose my wife. Because I can't do all of that and do FanDuel.
I'm not gonna put my marriage on the line for this shit. My wife already don't like the fact that we do fantasy. She don't want me to do more than 1. I'm doing 2 because I'm running 2. The only reason why I'm doing 2 is because I can't. Say for instance, I don't even really want to do the second one, but I can't get out of it because I created it. So I really technically have to do it.
Is it a fantasy football addiction? I don't think I'm addicted.
I don't think look, bang. I told you, fam. Something about
it's
football
the competition.
It's the competition and football. If you really think about it, football is the most betted sport. It gotta be, fam. The most bet on sport, fam. And it's just so it's football Sundays, fantasy
and
football.
all I gotta do is win on FanDuel 4 times this year.
And that's gonna cover it. That'll cover your expenses. So
man, if I would have hit on that 11K, man.
We gonna hit an 11K this year, though. We gonna hit
I'm
one.
Still mad about the 11K, fam. I was a touchdown away. I was a Bills victory away from getting 11,000.
We're gonna hit 11K this shit, baby.
Like you saw, dude that put $13 down on the NASCAR shit
and
got
won
$1 million.
$1 million. God, I see what you do for others. Please
do that for me. Do that for me.
Please.
Do that for us.
Man, bro, we need it. We need it, fam.
Maybe I need to go on TikTok.
Look, fam. I'm telling you, the sports betting dudes be on TikTok, fam. That's you can find some winners on TikTok. Instead of all them goddamn conspiracies you going through, fam.
Go to TikTok and look at the conspiracies and see what's going on.
Fuck that shit, man.
Hey, man.
Type in fantasy football and type in FanDuel so we could get some wins. Fuck the conspiracies.
We need. Hey, no, we got it. Hey, it's an ocean underneath an ocean, fam.
If you say so.
Ocean underneath an ocean, man. Any hot takes, G?
Yeah. Pull this down real quick, bro. Pull your fantasy league down. Y'all need to get up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, no. No. We good.
You need the solo?
No, we straight. Yeah, Shout out to DJ Khaled. He dropped another one on y'all. You know, he dropped a couple songs that pretty much sound the same as the last album. You know, that's all. You know, hey, but that's what DJ Khaled does. But everybody's been talking about the whole verse and everything like that. Bang, what was your take on the whole verse?
That's my hot take. I'm gonna save it, but that's my hot take.
What, the Jay-Z verse?
Yep.
All right.
I'm gonna save it for my hot take.
All right, cool. But yeah, I just wanted to give a few thoughts on the whole verse. I listened to it. Obviously, if anybody knows me, know that I'm like a big Jay-Z fan. Like I love Jay-Z. Who doesn't love Jay-Z? You know, who didn't grow up on Jay-Z? But yeah, Hov dropped another verse on the God Did record on DJ Khaled's album, and he stole the show, like he always does when he gets on a record. But I know I love to see people get excited about Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? And when Jay-Z raps, it's always a good thing to see, because when Jay-Z raps nowadays, it's like a solar eclipse. You know, you don't see it often, but when you see it, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to see. If you ever seen a solar eclipse, you know what I'm saying? It looks very nice in the sky. But so that's like when Jay-Z raps, when he puts out a verse. But I mean, I love the verse overall. You know, obviously he did his thing, but I didn't get crazy excited about it, bro, because I listened to the verse like 5 times in a row, and I was trying to like get more out of the verse, and it's just like I don't know if I'm not impressed with the verse because I know that Jay-Z can do that shit. It's just like, yeah, the nigga getting off, bro. Like, I think it only excites me if it's a solo Jay-Z song and it is and he doing it on an album. Like, when it comes to this Jay-Z rapping and shit like that, bro, like, it doesn't excite me the way it excites other people, because I know what Hov can do. And I've heard better Hov verses. Not to say that verse is bad, because it's good. He was getting down. But I know for a fact he done got way busier, and it just doesn't excite me because it's on a Khaled record, and I want that shit for a solo project. And on top of that, and I know a lot of people like to use this thing, they get excited because Jay-Z's 50 years old and he still raps good, everything like that. It don't, like, at this point, bro, that Jay-Z shit don't impress me, fam, unless it's on an album. Unless it's on an album, a Jay-Z album, bro, keep the excitement of the whole verses, fam, because I don't want to hear it. I ain't impressed because I know Hov get down. But give me 12 songs of that Hov, and then you got my attention. But that Khaled record ain't I'm not running that back I might run it back a few more times, but after that song will be long gone, forgotten for me. But shout out to Hov. Verse of the year candidate for sure. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't really crazy for me because of what I know that Hov can do, and I want that energy put into a solo project. And he just did the interview with Kevin Hart. And he said that he really doesn't know if he's gonna put out a solo album anytime soon, and he really has to be influenced, to create. So shout out to whoever it is that influenced him to create that record. But whoever it is that's around Jay-Z that's influencing him, influence that nigga to make an album. Don't influence him to get on a Khaled record. Influence that man to get in the booth and create a full-length project.
Okay.
That's my take on the whole verse.
Actually, yeah, my hot take is the Hov album. And look, let me first say this. I love the verse. And I think right now, for what I heard, it is verse of the year.
Okay.
Right now. And it's close. But for right now, Hov right now is first of the year. Well, verse of the year. I'm not saying that because I'm a Hov fan and all that stuff. I like the verse.
For sure.
I'm also too old to be getting on social media holding Hov's nuts about a verse. And here's why. It's nothing against Hov, because if Hov has something dope and I think it's dope, I'm going to say that it's dope. I just don't have to. I don't have time to argue with people about my take on somebody else's verse. I like the verse. I don't care if you don't like it. And I'm not talking about people just in general that just don't like it. When you come to me after I say I like that verse and you say, well, I didn't like that verse. I thought it was whack.
Or you come on there and say, damn, you only liked it. He did this, he did that, and start dissecting.
Yeah, and then that too. Like I hate people that well, let me rephrase, because Young Guru came and he dissected the verse, all the entendres, but he was there. I don't need you to try to tell me about the double entendres, about a whole verse. I like it, I don't. I'm just over I have to debate with you about what I like stuff. And that's why I said what I said on Facebook. Not because I like it and I don't care if you don't like it. It's mainly because I don't need to debate with you about a whole verse. That's my hot take. I love that whole verse. I don't have to debate with you about your like or dislike about it or mine. If you don't like it, that's cool. I was mainly, and I really said it because my man V. Miyagi, I did not see his status until after he said something. And I put, I don't care if you like it, don't like it, think it's overrated, all of those things. So I know if he thought I was shooting at him, then some other people would probably think the same thing. And I was not. It's just simply, if somebody says they like something, they like it. You don't have to debate about why they shouldn't like a whole verse. If they like it. I like Five Guys. You will never have a debate with me about why you don't like Five Guys. Just don't spend $45 on that burgers and fries. I will. Because I like Five Guys.
I just seen a TikTok, bro. That motherfucker was at Five Guys placing the order. And after he placed the order, he was like, yeah, how much is that? The lady said $1,000.
That's like, I like that burger.
Yeah,
like Raising Cane's. I like Raising Cane's. Oh, yeah. I'm not saying it's better than everybody, but I like it. It's edible to me. Oh, you like Raising Cane's? Oh, you must eat garbage. You know what? I do. Why are we gonna get into a debate about Raising Cane's, man? Why are we gonna get into a debate about, like, the only acceptable debate to me when it comes to shit like that is Harold and Uncle Remus. I have a debate with you all day about that. Okay. But that's also Chicago shit.
For sure.
But I don't care what you think about Raising Cane's. I don't care what you think about Slim Chickens. I don't care what you think about none of these things, because it's going in my body. I'm going to put some Tabasco sauce on that joint and eat that. You ain't got to. So when you say, I don't like something, I'm Tommy Lee Jones in The Fugitive. I don't care. So,
oh my God.
To bring that full circle,
yeah,
I just don't like that, because there's certain artists, as soon as you get on social media and you say, oh man, that was dope, somebody gonna come on your status and be like, oh man, you tripping. How am I tripping, fam? If I like it, I like it. I suppose like what you like. That's what specifically why what I listen to don't make you Bob shirt came from. And every time Hov comes with a verse, that shirt should be bought and worn. Because don't debate on my choices of music. Taylor Swift come out with a new song. I love that Taylor Swift song. You ain't gonna hear that same person, oh man, that Taylor Swift song is whack. Okay, don't listen to it. You ain't got to eat Raising Cane's, and you ain't got to listen to Jay-Z if you don't like him. The end. Now, if you want to dissect him for your benefit, that's cool. That's your opinion. It's just when I state my opinion, don't come to me and tell me I'm wrong about what I like. That's why we have a shirt that says, what I listen to don't make you bop. You ain't gotta like the whole verse. I think that was a dope verse. I do not think it was one of his greatest verses of all time. And that's saying a lot because that man got a whole bunch of verses. Matter of fact, I challenge anybody who have this conversation, throw up your top 10 whole verses. Because even the people that like the verse are probably fronting about liking the verse. They just like Hove and they think Hove is good at everything and nothing he do is good. That's the other part. I don't want to be in the back and forth between the dude who love Hove and the dude who hate Hove. So I hate this verse. I love this verse. That's when I was 20. Yeah, cool. I'm 40, fam. I don't give a shit about you hating a whole verse, Raising Cane's, and I'm just mixing Hove and Raising Cane's all in this shit. I don't know. Okay. I like the whole verse and I like Raising Cane's.
But I agree with you. I agree with you on that. My problem wasn't with the whole verse. I thought the whole verse was good. My problem was everybody that love it so much. And yeah, like, man, whoever influenced, like I said, whoever influenced Jay, whoever gave him that inspiration to create that verse, give that man the inspiration to give me a.
Okay, I do have, and it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be quick because we was at the hot takes thing, but it just popped in my mind.
Go ahead.
And it's mainly about Tank. I got a message to Tank. I was gonna solo it, but I'm good. I got a message to Tank. Tank has been on his interview run about, this is gonna be his last album and all of those things, And I'm the only reason why I'm disappointed at him saying that this is his last album is because we see all of these white acts who sing and still good and still throw out quality and they still sell out shows and they like who, and I posed this question before and we talked about the Airy Crown Theater audience that we're going to become in about 15 years. Mm-hmm. But man, who is going to be that person for us when they 60, 70 years old and they still good at what they do? Because they've always given us quality R&B. We've already lost that luxury because people like Prince and Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston has passed away. We've already lost that with some of those people, and those people are more our parents than it is us. But who's going to be that Tony Bennett, man, who reached back to the younger demo and they do the album of standards, and like who's going to be that Lady Gaga to Tony Bennett? Like that's, as a music lover and a music fan, that's when I heard Tank and I hear Tank say that he retired, and the album R&B Money is dope. Go listen to it, it's dope. But I don't want to see people who still good at what they do, especially at music, go away. Because it's always going to be an audience. That's why Jay-Z in that verse to me is even more important because my man is 50 plus. And who's to say when he turns 60, he don't drop something that's cold? And hip-hop is a little bit different. Hip-hop is about to turn 50 next year. It's an age gate in hip-hop. But R&B music, singing is not. If you could sing, man, sing forever. Sing forever, G. You ain't got to rap forever, but sing forever.
I think it's harder to sing forever than it is to rap forever, though. No,
if you got the talent, fam, no. Look at Tony Bennett, G. Look at Dolly Parton. Look at Reba fucking McEntire, G. Look at all of these older artists who still out here getting it.
Yeah, I think it's just
Patti LaBelle, Gladys Knight.
If you get to a point where you take care of yourself and take care of your voice,
bingo,
and
you take care of yourself, you take care of yourself, you take care of your voice. Yes. Yeah. It's just that when I see people that's talented like that in that lane, when people have the conversation as R&B is dead, that's partly why. because the people that we grew up with ain't around no more, or we as listeners stop enjoying shit even though they're giving you quality stuff. Because you feel like, and it's really just this generation. Because all these cats out here that's performing, the OJs are on their retirement joint. All them cats like 70. And they still at the Airy Crown talking about some what they do. They smiling in your face. And our parents is in the audience like, ah! So it even goes deeper than the Airy Crown Theater joint, man. I don't want to see no person, especially if you are an R&B singer, retire. If you can sing and you got the gift, use that until you can't use it no more. Don't retire because the bullshit. Go indie and give us some music. Just play around with some shit. Some music. Sing the hits. Throw back. Boys to men be out there performing they shit and standards. Imagine if, to end this, imagine if Luther Vandross was still alive today. Just take it back. Just take a step back. You can close your eyes if you want to. Imagine if Luther Vandross was alive today. We would be still listening to Luther Vandross music right now.
For sure.
Because the man is cold at what he do. It would be a concert at the Airy Crown Theater with Luther Vandross, Patti LaBelle, and Gladys Knight. And that shit would be cold.
For sure.
Who is that for us? They gonna be all retired and chilling at the crib and complaining about this year's R&B.
I mean, we do got Mary J. Blige though. For now,
you
could look. So we don't know who we have yet, but we know who we have so far. Mary J. Blige is there because Mary J. Blige is touring right now.
I hope she don't go nowhere until she can.
And she still do stadiums. So for now, we got for one artist that's from our era is Mary J. Blige.
Where Mariah Carey at?
I mean, Mariah Carey can do it, but Mariah Carey don't though. Like,
I'm just saying, where's she at?
You could throw Mariah Carey on there too.
Like, that's what where's she at?
She can do it. She doesn't tour like Mary. I don't know if it's because she don't need the money.
If Whitney Houston was alive right now and she had her voice right, she'd be performing right now.
I don't know what Mariah Carey is doing right now, but you could throw Mariah Carey in there. But Mary J. Blige right now, currently, Mary J. Blige is gonna perform forever. You can see that.
Freddie Jackson, someone singing jam tonight.
Hey,
tonight.
Right. Look, it can't just be Ashanti, y'all. It can't just be Ashanti. Ashanti is out here performing everywhere, but it can't just be her.
In the group, Vincent put up a versus between Sade and Anita Baker.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you do it, and it's a reason why Anita Baker is still in Vegas, giving us the best that she got.
Hey, look, we got Usher. Usher doing Vegas.
Usher, don't leave.
Don't leave, Usher. Usher doing Vegas right now. So we got Usher. We got Mary J. Blige. Those are two people that are currently performing right now who are, obviously well past their prime. But they got enough hits to keep their fans entertained forever. And if they decided to keep performing. So we got Mary and we got Usher so far.
Yeah, so that's my whole thing.
And Ashanti. And Nelly. We got Nelly on the rap side. We got Nelly. Nelly gonna perform, goddammit. Nelly gonna perform.
Yeah,
one way or another, Nelly and Ashanti out here performing together.
But it was just hearing Tank say that, and like hearing Tank talk about retirement, man. Y'all, it's singers like Tank that got gifts, man, that they don't need to go nowhere, man. I want to get older, and the same artists, especially R&B artists, the same artists that I grew up listening to. As I'm old and gray, I want them to be on their Tony Bennett shit. I want them to be on their Patti LaBelle shit. I want them to be on their Gladys Knight. I want them to be, and then it's just sad to see artists like Michael Jackson and Prince and Luther Vandross and Whitney Houston not here to be that Tony Bennett for us, to be that Dolly Parton for us.
Who are we gonna travel to New Orleans to see at the Essence Festival? From our state.
See, you made it even deeper because I was talking. I brought up the damn.
Look,
Janet Jackson was at the Essence Festival. Janet Jackson was at the Cincinnati Music Festival. And we're gonna be that for us. Like Monica.
There we go, bro. There we go. Monica need to get her ass up and perform. She ain't doing nothing.
Well, she got the song with Ty Dolla $ign. That's nice.
Okay. All right.
But
got Brandy, maybe. Brandy, if Brandy might get on that, like we know, who knows?
It should. It's just a challenge.
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
a challenge. It's just a challenge to me and R&B singers, man. Like when I look at some of these legends, man, they still out here doing it. You saw Patty out here and Gladys Knight out here killing it for verses. They one of the best verses, and they still out here performing. Like right after that, Gladys Knight was at Tavern in LaGrange. You know what I'm saying? I just challenge R&B artists that we grew up on, and younger ones too, to take care of themselves and their bodies. Because when we get old, man, I want to be able to be looking at the Grammys and seeing that person get that Lifetime Achievement Award and they singing their own shit.
For sure.
Or they watching the younger generation sing it and then they go sing one of the songs and they kill it. That right there is part of the R&B is dead conversation where I'm like, it's not, but you see some of these people that we grew up on go away and they don't come back.
Yeah,
I'm scared for. Stop that music. Go on that small city tour and show people why you still who you are. Show these young cats how to do it, how to take care of themselves. That's my challenge to R&B artists that we grew up on. It can't just be Mary J. Blige going on tour. And she's currently on tour right now with Ella Mai and Queen Naija. She headlining. And Mary J. Blige is going to be 60 years old, probably kicking and dancing and all of that stuff. And gonna be happy. No, I don't want you to go away. That's me being selfish, but I don't want you to go away when I turn 50. Keep going as long as you can. Share that gift. All right, man. End us off, Mike.
Hey, Fat Joe, Latinos ain't got nothing to do with creating hip hop. Shut the hell up.
Whoa, you're wrong.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're wrong.
Maybe I got to listen to it in context, but yeah.
No, you're wrong, Mike.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
Latinos
yes, Mike. He didn't say create. They were part of the creation.
All right. I apologize.
And Mike, he didn't say they created hip hop. But they part of the create. That's the dumbest, Mike. That's the dumbest fucking argument going on right now. Because here's the context. No, Mike, here's the context right now. Hip hop ain't just rap. Hip hop is not just rap. Hip hop is breakdancing, graffiti, rapping, DJing.
For sure.
Who the fuck y'all think Crazy Legs was, man? Y'all think he black? That right there is the dumbest argument that's going on right now. Okay. Latinos are 50% of the goddamn Bronx, G. You thought they were just sitting over there? Like, people got to understand that hip-hop is more than just rap, man. Hip-hop is elements. And it was black folks and Puerto Ricans over there breakdancing. It was Puerto Ricans and black folks over there doing graffiti. It was Puerto Ricans and black folks over there DJing. They were part of that beginning. They was part of the creation of hip hop.
My apologies, Fat Joe.
Culture.
My apologies.
Apologize to Fat Joe, fam. Like, it's the dumbest fucking argument. He said that shit and black folks don't know no better.
And I ain't even listened to the clip. I should have listened to the clip, but I saw it. I was like, huh?
No. Listen to the clip.
Yeah.
Listen to the clip. But look at what he said.
Yeah.
He's right. Because hip hop ain't just rap. And the people who arguing that is showing how much they don't know about the culture. The culture ain't just grabbing a microphone and rapping, fam. It's 3 other shits.
Yeah.
3-4 other shits. If you include beatboxing, DJing, breakdancing, graffiti. If you want to include beatboxing, include it. And it's rap. And Puerto Ricans was right there with us, doing all of it.
My bad, Fat Joe. You good with me? You still good? You still good? You still good?
That's why I didn't even put it in the rundown. Because that shit was the dumbest fucking thing. Like,
Latino, stop saying nigga though.
There you go.
Stop saying nigga. But yeah, man, Some Dude Pod. Make sure y'all rate. Make sure y'all like me. Y'all subscribe. Y'all already know, man. Hashtag Some Dude Pod on Facebook. At Some Dude Pod on Facebook. At Some Dude Pod on IG, Twitter. At Mike B _CHR. At JR Bang on Twitter and IG. Make sure y'all cop that merch. Bang about to tell me about the new idea that we gonna come with for this merch. Because you know what I'm saying, Christmas time is coming. So yeah, we need some funds. So y'all cop that merch right now, and then and we out of here.
I gotta pray for fantasy football. Jim.
Facts.